I would have gone back in time and erased her bloodline for that. There would be bombs flying around everywhere. I think it takes a special level of crazy to get Holly this fuming. You're here purely for fame and fortune. She is not a good dance mum. Hello guys, and welcome back to Dance Mums, and today we are jumping into season 4 episode 6. I know, a super exciting episode because next time it's Big Apple New York and we are going to be watching live the episode that changed Dance Mums for the worst. Let's be honest, it's all downhill from here. I mean, it's been downhill since about season 2. And honestly, we've been building up to this dramatic conclusion for Kelly, and I'm super excited to see how it goes down. Now, I'll be 100% honest, I feel like it's going to be filler. It's going to be nothing. It's going to be a bit boring. We're bringing a new person in to replace Chloe, but she's not actually going to replace Chloe because Chloe's here until the end of the season. So realistically, it's just going to be a week of torturing Christy and Chloe and making them feel like they're worthless and all of that. And I'm just getting to the point of the show where I'm tired of that. But anyway, we are going to jump into this episode. Let us get started. And we've got a pyramid to look at. So let's get going. So we've got the wonderful egg today because there's not enough people to make a proper pyramid. So therefore, we are going to start right at the bottom. And surprise, surprise, it's Abby Lee Miller. I mean, last episode, I found her very entertaining during the audition, but outside of that, a lot of pressure was put onto Nia, a lot of pressure was put onto the girls. It was just not very nice watching her teach them last week, but then again, when is it ever nice to see them teach people? Next up, we have Melissa. I mean, what can I say about Melissa apart from the fact that, like, she's just annoying. She's so aggravating when she just lies all the time. Like, Maddie very clearly knew her solo ahead of time. Just be honest about it. Like, yeah, she did learn it in her solos earlier on this week. Okay, cool, fine. It's just so jarring that you keep on lying about it. It's so jarring. Next up, we have Jill. Jill's here purely for the reason of, like, I didn't really know where else to put her. She didn't really do much in the last episode. She was kind of just there, my little Kendalling. And honestly, big slays. But unfortunately, you don't progress above the bottom layer of the pyramid. Now, up next, we have the two drama icons themselves. We have Christy and Kelly. They were absolutely iconic. I had a fun time with them in the last episode. They had a couple of good lines. Them arguing with Melissa was absolutely worth it. And if I'm 100% honest, they're so right. I'm sorry, but they are absolutely right. And I'm going to miss the accountability that they're going to not be giving Melissa when they leave. Do you know what I mean? It's so jarring. Somebody needs to hold Melissa accountable. And I know Holly and Jill won't be doing it. Next up, we have Kenzie. I thought her lip sync performance was mediocre at best. It was okay. There were some good moments, but on the whole, maybe the lip sync category is not one that we should be entering in again. That's just a thought from me. Up next, we have Paige. Now, Paige is just in the unfortunate position of I had to put somebody else higher, so she got shifted down. So, soz bestie. Soz. Next up, we have Kendall. Again, she did well in the group number. I didn't notice any mistakes from her, and she did well in the trio as well, so that is also that. Speaking of the third person in the trio, is Chloe. Again, the trio was good, but it wasn't amazing. That is partially down to the choreography, but also, Kendall, sort your lines out, please. Sort your spacing out. Oh my goodness. Anyway, up next, we have Dr. Holly MD. Honestly, she's iconic, and I felt like she got more screen time in the last episode and actually shined a lot more, especially through her support of Nia. Again, in the confessionals, it was all very much sort of, oh, I wonder whether Nia's going to do well, to the point where I was very concerned that Nia was not going to be doing well in that episode, but fortunately, she did manage to pull it off. Up here, we have Brooke and we have Maddie. Now, Brooke, I noticed Brooke a lot in the group number, as obviously with Maddie, because Maddie was a featured dancer, do you know what I mean? But Brooke, I thought she was absolutely fabulous. Maddie had a very good number. I thought it was strong, it was solid, it was fine, it was good. But that means on top of our pyramid, it has to be the queen herself. It has to be Nia. Oh my goodness, what a number, what a representative, what an incredible young dancer. Honestly, Nia, she's my favourite to watch dance because you can just tell that she dances with every single fibre of her being and she just adores being on stage. Like, honestly, she just has such unparalleled joy when she dances and it's so nice to watch. Remember guys, if you have any cool things for me to do in Vegas or cool stuff to avoid in Vegas, who knows? Or if there's just stuff that is in America that you guys want me to try, I'll do my best to see what I can do. And we'll do some videos on it when I get back, potentially. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But anyway, let's jump into the video.
Hello, everybody. Congratulations. Another overall high score win. Yay!
So this is going to be the week where Abby lets them take it easy because they won now 2 weeks in a row, right? Right? No, of course not. Of course that's not going to happen. That would be very silly.
And I think some of you are comfortable. Abby's never going to replace me. My mother walked out of the dance concert 2 years in a row and I'm still here.
But who could that possibly be about? Don't worry, Abby. You've only got one more episode to put up with them and then they're gone forever.
I want to introduce Kim and the new Chloe.
Oh.
Go stand right next to her.
The new Chloe is vile. I'm sorry. You can't introduce the girl as the new Chloe. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. What's Chloe done? She's done absolutely nothing.
Bringing in a new Chloe?
Not Paige looking this girl up and down. Honestly, I'd be doing the same. I'd be like, and who is this? Sorry, who's this? What's her credentials? Where's she danced before?
Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? Where did you find her?
Mackenzie, you got beat. Next, Brooke. Put the phone down.
Not her telling a 15-year-old to put her phone down. That is not happening. That is absolutely not happening. She's 15, almost 16, and you're expecting her to have unrivaled attention to your dance classes. No, she wants to be chatting to her friends, obviously. We all remember what we were like at 15. Some of us, it's back in the 1900s. But for some of us, 2010s.
Next, Chloe. Next, the new Chloe.
Riddle me this. What has the new Chloe done to deserve that higher placement on the pyramid? 3rd place. And she's literally been here 10 seconds. What's this all about? What are we doing here? Like, actually, what are we doing here? Why are we wasting our time with this? Why are we doing this silly little plot device for an episode?
And on top of the pyramid this week, deservedly so, Miss Nia.
I would have caused a riot. I would have gone back in time and erased her bloodline for that if she did not put Nia at the top of the pyramid, because that little girl deserved it. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I would have happily gone back to like the 1800s and just wiped out Abby's bloodline. Just gone. Erased from existence. Snap. You no longer exist. And maybe the world would be a better place.
Nia, you are not getting a solo.
Oh.
You will be doing a duet with Kendall.
Oh no. Oh no. All I've heard in the coming up of this episode is, I'm pulling the duet. So I'm not expecting big things from this. I'm not expecting big things at all. Oh God, why is it always Nia? Why? What are we doing here?
Old Chloe, you will be performing a solo entitled Seeing Red.
Old Chloe. Old Chloe. And new Chloe. Is that how we're referring to them? Okay. Okay. Old Chloe and new Chloe. I'm going to go with original Chloe and fake ass Chloe, who doesn't deserve to be on the team. No offense. That was mean. This is a child, Ethan. Let's be nice.
What's wrong with you?
I'm not going to say it here.
It would have been nice if Maddie would have
gotten the chance to compete against the new Chloe and had a solo this week.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Melissa. Oh my God. Not every week is about you and your precious little children. My God. Honestly, we're bringing in a new Chloe to replace old Chloe, and you're expecting Maddie to go up against new Chloe. No, if it was new Maddie, maybe. But this is new Chloe. It's time for old Chloe to dust off her dancing shoes and get out there and prove that she's the best Chloe around.
My name is Kim.
Are you a dance teacher?
No.
Oh, thank
Are you a studio owner?
No.
Do you work?
Yes.
What do you do?
I work in med spa and I do facial rejuvenation.
You do facial rejuvenation. I mean, this is going to sound very rude, but you look like you've had work done. So if you are in facial rejuvenation, does that include plastic surgery? Or is that more natural methods of facial rejuvenation? And if so, if you have had work done, do you think that facial rejuvenation does not work and therefore you're a snake oil merchant and you're conning people out of their money? There's lots of different layers to this, I feel like.
Kim reveals that she works in a plastic surgeon's office.
Oh.
It's pretty obvious
Oh!
by the looks on her face.
Okay, so facial rejuvenation is plastic surgery. Okay. I thought facial rejuvenation was like spas and mud masks and things like that, but no. It's full on lip filler, bone filler, hairline filler, everything filler, filler up. I'm glad that Melissa also went the plastic surgery is very obvious, because it is, let's be honest.
Because she knew that she was going to use your daughter today to make my daughter feel bad.
When new people come on, one takes a solo from the kids who've been here all along.
I agree with that.
Because Neo's at the top this week, Chloe's got a solo, and she took away time for our duet.
I've got to be 100% honest. I'm with the mums on this one. I'm with the mums. Like, you can't walk in and expect solos. I'm not saying that you did expect a solo, but my point is the fact that she's got a solo that is unfair. Nia was at the top of the pyramid. She did fantastically in the group number last week. She should have had a solo this week. I understand why we've got the Chloe versus Chloe dynamic, but I do feel like that should have been in addition to another solo, not in place of another solo. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's wholly unfair and we should not be standing for it.
I don't know that I want her to do any work on my face. I don't know that I like the looks of hers.
Oh. Kelly just saying what we're all thinking right now. Kelly just saying what we're all thinking. She looks... Oh no, that's so rude. That's so rude. I can't say that. We're not going to go there.
A few moments later.
She looks like a mummy after you've unwrapped the bandages. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. That was very cruel and mean of me, but sometimes I just got to get my thoughts out. Do you know what I mean?
How did it go, girls?
Good.
You guys like the new Chloe?
It's the original Chloe.
Hey, see? She got my memo. The original Chloe. Ah, I love that she can laugh about it. That makes me feel a lot better about it. The fact that she's come upstairs to the mums and been like, hey, it's the original Chloe. That's cheered me up a little bit and made me feel like she's not taking this so much to heart.
It's a period piece from the 1930s and something the girls have never done before. The dance is inspired by the French cabaret. And to add to that challenge, this is new Chloe's first group routine.
Wait, hang on. So this is inspired by French cabaret in the 1930s. Right, okay. Confused why she was talking about auditions then before in relation to this. Like, I don't know. I kind of given up on trying to make sense of Abby's ramblings because they just don't make sense anymore. They just don't make any sense whatsoever. I've had enough of trying to work out what they mean because she just makes no sense.
It seems like she's taking more time doing this group dance than any of the most recent ones.
I agree.
New Chloe, you're signaling your right foot big time when you roll down into the floor. New Chloe, it's a split. Your legs are this far apart. Second time tonight.
This, again, very much could be selective editing, but they're making, like, new Chloe out to be very incompetent. Like, oh, she's tickling her foot. Oh, she's doing this for the second time tonight. Come on, sort it out. And it's almost like Abby's having to spend a lot more time correcting her and not correcting anybody else. But again, like I said, this is purely selective editing and the editors are wanting to tell us a storyline. But that's just what I'm picking up from what they're showing me. So something's telling me Chloe's not long for this world on this show in the Dance Moms universe. Not she's gonna die soon. I hope not, at least.
So, Holly, what are we gonna do about this duet that is like non-existent
I was
and
gonna
she
say,
won't
it's like-
address? That's a shame because I think
They were
both
so
the
excited
kids
about
were
it.
really, really looking forward to it.
I mean, are we surprised? Nia and Kendall, not a priority for her. The Chloe feud, absolutely a priority. The group number, absolutely a priority. The duet, she could take it or she could leave it. Yeah, it is what it is, do you know what I mean? It's so annoying because, like, Kendall and Nia, they get shafted a lot with, like, mix-ups and mash-ups and weird things. Like, wasn't one of their duets cancelled before? I don't know. I've kind of given up now, haven't I? Oh no, it was Paige and Nia's solo or duet that was cancelled. And that was what led to the "You are a monstrosity of evil" iconic line, iconic line.
The clock is ticking by. We're losing time because of the new Chloe. This is really not fair to Kendall and Nia.
This will not end well.
Very prophetic words from you, Holly. This will not end well. In fact, I know exactly how this is going to end. And I don't think it's going to end in your favour, my friend.
When will you have time to start working on the choreography for the duet? Are we still doing
We're
it
probably gonna try to start tonight.
Okay.
Maybe. And if I don't get to it, they're not doing a duet. Not a big deal.
You can't tell the kids that they're doing a duet and then just because you've run out of time be like, so there's no duet. No, you should have done your time a little bit better. You should have managed your time instead of bringing in a random ass new person. It's so frustrating because you've brought in a brand new person whose mum has more filler than a season of Supernatural. I am fuming because you've left it so jarringly open for criticism. You could protect yourself, you know, by just managing your time better, but instead, no. You spend too much time on one thing and then are like, oh, why are you upset about this thing? Well, because you promised the girls. We didn't promise, but you said the girls would have a duet and now there's no time for the duet. This is ridiculous.
Okay, that's good. But I care about her feet and her shoulders.
I know, but
Not
if
about
they
a
have
duet.
an opportunity to work together, they have a time to really do it.
Jill's like, we need to go. We need to go before she's like, no duet at all. And honestly, Holly, quit while you're ahead, please, please. You know the drill.
I think that you should be a lot more grateful about having your daughter on this team.
Okay.
And that you shouldn't take it for granted.
Sorry, has Jane Rivers got an opinion? You've just come onto this team and you're telling me I have to be grateful that my kid is on this team, even though my kid has been on this team longer than this TV show has been functioning. You should be lucky and you should be grateful that you've been brought into this team. And you should be lucky that you're getting the exposure that this TV show gives you because you're a nobody. You're here purely for fame and fortune. That's the only reason why you're here. Don't act like you want Abby to teach your daughter. You're here for the cameras because you want to be on TV. Let's be real. And you also want to plug your shitty little plastic surgery unit.
She has said for the last however many weeks since we've been back, they're not
being
really part of the team. They're being replaced. Listen, lady, we have a lot of people coming through a revolving door. Don't let that door hit you in your ass on the way out.
Mic drop. In fact, no. I want the door to hit you on the way out. Go on, let it hit you. I've had enough of people's bullshit coming in to these people's spaces, telling them how they should feel about the situation that they've been living for 3 years when you've barely been here for 2 days. Yeah, absolutely not. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
We have one more day, ladies.
My daughter's solo isn't anywhere near finished.
Nope, nothing's done. I think Abby overstretched herself this week.
Yeah.
No, but actually, hang on a minute. How did she fuck up the timing so much? Because she usually does a group number, a duet or a trio, and then 2 solos. So how has she mucked up the timing so badly this week? Is it because of the new Chloe? In which case, does this not tell you that maybe we shouldn't be bringing new people into this ridiculously tough schedule and expecting them to keep up and still expecting to keep the same level of output?
Hey, Kid, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Long time no talk.
Why have you put it on speakerphone? Obviously, I know from a production standpoint, they probably wanted her to put it on speakerphone. But, like, why are you then holding it towards the mum's like, look who I'm on the phone to? the head of your former dance studio, the one that you left to come chase fame and fortune over here at the Abbey Lee Dance Studio. Okay, I see how it is.
Why is it that I found out you were in Pittsburgh?
I didn't know that you needed to know, so
We're one of the highest ranked teams in the country. We would destroy Flabby Miller's kids.
Flabby Miller. Even I hadn't come up with that. Flabby Miller. I've been calling her Slabby Miller when the joke was right there. The joke was right there and I didn't get it. Honestly, guys, I should just quit YouTube right now. I absolutely should. Because clearly comedy is not in my career path. Absolutely not. Because how did I miss such a joke like that? Oh my god. And some random ass person in Las Vegas got it. Oh, I'm fuming. Flabby Miller. That's fucking genius.
That's really rude to talk about children that way.
Yeah, that's very rude to talk about children. The quickest way to make an enemy out of Melissa is to say that your daughter is dancing circles around her kid. You better watch out, because you're going to go outside with your tire slashed.
Honestly, don't say anything bad about Maddie. You can trash Mackenzie all you want, but don't say anything bad about Maddie. Otherwise, Melissa, she'll come for your jugular. She will rip out your throat like a vampire feeding on its prey. Honestly, she's scary. She actually scares me. I sometimes lie awake at night thinking, has she watched my videos? Because I was particularly negative about Maddie's dance yesterday. Is she gonna watch it, come to my house and murder me in my sleep? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm scared. Who knows what could...
I'm so annoyed. This is the first time ever, if that duet doesn't get done, that we have had a number that didn't get finished.
Well, I would be disappointed because Nia's at the top of the pyramid and she didn't get a solo, but she got the duet.
That's so annoying.
Do you know what? Jill actually brings up a very good point, because has there ever been an instance where we've gone to a competition, and a number has not been finished? Like, completely just not finished at all. Not even started. They haven't even started it. Like, let alone not finished it, they haven't even started it. That's never happened before, I don't think. And now we're setting a very dangerous precedent, because this could just start happening all the time, potentially.
All right, get the duet and get him in here.
Oh. Yeah, we're finally rehearsing this duet the day before the show. Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Oh, it's just so brilliant. I'm so happy right now.
Abby's dances tend to be pretty complex and well thought out, but this week's duet, they don't even have their choreography, let alone knowing what the concept of the dance is about.
That's because Abby is sat here on her phone playing Candy Crush and calling her fucking mother. Hello, how you doing today? I don't know why she's got Essex accent, but you know what? We're going to stick with it. Hello. Okay, I can't keep up that accent. That's ridiculous. But you get my point. She's just tippity tapping on her phone. Anybody that's not a millennial, they sit there and they tap their phone like this, don't they? They always tap their phone. Millennials, we got the thumbs. Oh, I'm not a millennial, I'm a Gen Z. But we got the thumbs, okay? We know how to use our thumbs, okay? Literally one-handed. Boom, 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 boom. Them? Honestly, I'm surprised they don't fucking break the screen half the time.
Come on, we don't have time to go over old stuff. That's what their mothers don't understand. They're not quick. And they don't come in perfect.
If they were to come in perfect, then what is the point of a rehearsal? What's the point of a rehearsal if you're not perfecting things? If you're coming in perfect, there's no need for a rehearsal. We might as well just throw them out on stage and hope for the best.
Because it's not my kid's fault.
It's not great to be on the top of the pyramid.
She's been here for hours. She's been here all day. That number should be done.
I'm ready for some mama drama. I'm ready for some mama drama. I'm here for it. I am here. And I'm sat, I'm seated, I'm ready to watch. I don't have any popcorn, but if I did, I would be munching right now.
Why is it horrible? We'll spend some time.
17 minutes trying to tell your kid what foot she was on. I gotta let the class in.
See, that's why I don't go in there. No, she's a bitch.
Ooh,
I've had it.
Not Jill's microphone catching her saying she's a bitch. Honestly, I'd be saying a lot worse. I would be saying a lot worse. There would be bombs flying around everywhere. Okay, every single which way. Oh, honestly, I actually couldn't be on this show as a parent. I really couldn't. I would lose my temper so quickly every single week.
I'm more concerned about your 2 kids and they don't have a duet. I'm pulling the duet as of right now. Don't. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous because it's your own negligence that has caused this duet to be pulled. Because you've spent more time on the new Chloe that is not doing well currently, apparently. Like, she's not picking stuff up quickly enough, and we've had to spend a lot more time going over it for her benefit, and that's why this duet has not had the time to practice. How are they meant to be perfect if you don't give them the time to practice? Oh, I give up. I absolutely give up. There's no point in talking to Abby because reason eludes her. She doesn't understand reason. And that's one of the most jarring things about her, is that she is just awful.
Am I really gonna pull this duet? I don't know.
To go on stage and do a duet that we don't even know.
Well, you're gonna learn it. Don't worry about it.
It sucks because now the kids are crying. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is so jarring. It's unbelievable. Like, you actually are just a horrible, horrible woman. Because, once again, Abby has made a child cry, so tick that off your bingo list, shall we?
New mom, Miss Kim, you better get a needle and thread ready.
All right, ladies.
Here, right here.
Oh, wait a minute. You have to borrow a needle and thread?
Clearly, she is not a good dance mum, because a good dance mum has everything that Abby could possibly ask for before she's even asked for it. Every single mum in this room knows the drill. You gotta have a needle and thread. And the fact that she doesn't, that is shocking if you ask me.
I don't know if Melissa's the best one to be helping you.
Oh.
I'm just holding it so
She's
she...
being very sweet.
I'm very nice.
Not Abby throwing shade at Melissa as well. I mean, realistically, the people that you want to ask for this are Christy and Kelly, but they are not helping you out at all. They're going to let you crash and burn because you're trying to replace their children.
Abby, did you ever get a chance to see the duet in its final stage after the 17 minutes you spent with it this weekend?
It could have been 5 minutes. You're lucky they got 17.
So you're telling me all they got for this dance was 17 minutes and you're like, they're lucky they even got that. Sorry. 17 minutes. It wasn't even an hour. It was just barely a quarter of an hour. And then you were just like, yep, it's shit. No wonder it was shit. You only gave them 17 minutes.
Is it enough for your really smart kid? That's fine.
No need to get defensive. I'm not
getting defensive.
Oh, I think
I'm getting angry and you're wasting my time.
No need to get defensive. I'm not getting defensive. I think that's pretty defensive, I can't lie. I think that was very much defensive. I don't think 17 minutes is enough for anybody. I don't think Maddie could learn a dance in 17 minutes. That's ridiculous.
So, that we can only do it in 17 minutes.
These girls had no time to prepare, and duets are harder than solos because their timing has to be perfect.
If they manage to pull this off, fair game, well done. I'll be impressed. I'll be very, very impressed. You know, I love it when they prove me wrong. I love it. Maybe you can learn an entire dance in 17 minutes because fucking hell, that was great. I really liked that. That was so much fun. Like, that's going to get a 9 out of 10 for me. Was it perfect? No, it wasn't. There was probably some mistakes in there. Sickled feet, bow legs. You know what I mean? There was a lot, technically wise, that was bad. Did they miss a beat? Absolutely they did not. Wow. Blown away by the fact that they actually went out there and smashed it. Wow, I'm so happy for them. Winners in my eyes, even if they don't win overall, because wow, they proved everybody wrong, including me. And that's hard to do. I'm never wrong.
Nothing hurts more than nothing.
So here's my thoughts on this number, because it was a bit of a mixed bag. I think I would give it a 9 because she danced spectacularly. But I hated the opening 20 seconds. The exorcist walk, like when she was like, she wasn't quite arching her back, but if she had have been, it would have been like a true exorcist walk. It was just weird and clunky. A lot of the opening looked like she was just writhing about on the floor, and it didn't look great. But again, I don't know whether that was her or the choreography. Once she got on her feet, instantly better. So good. The turns were clean. She danced beautifully. The number was nice. I could feel the rage in her. It was nice to see the smeared makeup. It looked good. And I feel like that is the most important thing, is that it felt powerful as a number. And that's exactly the thing it should be. But yeah, the opening part was tough to watch. I just didn't like it that much, the opening. It set us off to a bad start, and therefore it took me a while to warm up to the dance. But I did warm up eventually, and it was a good number. But what stops it from being a 10, I think, is just that opening 20 seconds was just not great. Which is a shame, because Chloe deserves better than that. I can't lie.
Today is the first day of the rest of my time. I knew when you turned away I would never take another deep breath behind me. The rest of my night, I knew when you turned away I would never see another neon light behind. I know it'll be alright, 'cause I'm just built to fight. Performance, performance, performance.
Oh, not the headpiece coming off. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. This is why we sew it into the scalp. Yeah. No, I'm joking. Like, what actually are they sewing it into? The hair? Really? I don't know. I actually don't know. Because, like, sewing stuff into the head, it just doesn't make sense. That's painful. That's awful. Anyway, moving on. I enjoyed this number, but I was bored. So I'm going to give it an 8. It was good, don't get me wrong, but I was bored. Pretty dancing, absolutely. She smashed the dancing. The performance of it, I wasn't really feeling too much on the performance side. I felt it was almost phoned in, the performance, and she was just concentrating so much on actually dancing and getting the steps that she just kind of had a smile plastered on her face the entire time, and I wasn't feeling highs, I wasn't feeling lows, I wasn't feeling like we were going on a journey. I just felt like we started at stop A and ended at stop A, and that was it. And we just sort of did a dance around the station. But anyway, it was a good number, but an 8 out of 10 I think suits it well. It wasn't blowing me away, it wasn't reinventing the wheel, it was just good.
Thank you. I asked you if it was sewed in her head.
Abby is like, yep, this mum is off the team circa today. Around about now, time of death has been called. She's DOA. She's gone. Bye-bye. And that's fine. That's fine by me.
Your kid had one chance, one opportunity to get on this team, because the kid that I saw on stage in Orlando perform was amazing.
Okay, we're not going to pretend like she didn't dance spectacularly well and the only thing that went wrong was the fact that her head thing came off. We're not going to pretend like she didn't dance beautifully, okay? We're not going to do that, right? Surely not. Right?
Sure, I've made some bad decisions more than once or twice. Lost my sense of intuition, took some bad advice. My heart's found a new direction that's positively true. So I'm putting my best foot forward, and I'm hoping it leads to you. Maybe I am idealistic when it comes to love, but lately I'm quite optimistic. I'm dreaming of forward, and I'm hoping it leads to you.
So we went from last week, a great dance, a strong dance, one of the best dances we've seen the Abbey Lee Dance Company pull off, to this. This is what we're following that up with. This random ass boring plinky plonky piano music. Basically, this was lounge music. You know when you're in a lounge and they've got like a plinky plonky jazz piano player? That's exactly what this music was, and the dancing didn't do much to improve that. Honestly, this was poor. This was really, really poor. Really poor. Like, wow. Wow, I did not expect this to be as bad as it was. I think a 4 is generous, so I'm going to give it a 4. I was just bored. I was really bored watching. I hated all the chair stuff. Chloe's feather fell down. The dancing was nice and cute, but like, how was Chloe struggling to pick this up? Like, new Chloe, how was she struggling to pick it up? It didn't look technically very difficult. Or it wasn't fast. There wasn't fast choreography. There wasn't a lot going on in terms of like choreography. Like, I just didn't feel like it was amazing. And when you sold it to me as French cabaret in the 1930s, this is not what I had in mind. I had in mind Moulin Rouge, but instead I got like Moulin Poo. It wasn't great. It was pretty bad. It was just boring. I think, actually, it wasn't bad. It was just boring. And that's the most criminal thing a dance can do. Like, you could be the worst dancer in the world, but as long as it's entertaining, that's fine. Like, I'll give it a little bit of a pass. But the fact that this was an okay dance and it was boring, you just lose a lot of, like, good grace with it.
Well, ladies, I just want you to know that my daughter was off today. It's probably because her choreography she's used to is a little more difficult than this.
This is sounding massively like excuses. I'm sorry. If she's used to harder choreography, then easier choreography should be no issue for her whatsoever. Like, that's a ridiculous excuse to give. You need to go. The fire exit door's there. Go away, please.
I don't even know if I want to be down here now that I've seen what it's like slumming it here with you ladies and slumming it in Pittsburgh. Wow.
Slumming it in Pittsburgh? Yeah, go back to Las Vegas. Go on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Honestly. I've never, like, some of these mums are absolutely vile that they bring on these shows.
I don't know what your experiences are with slums. I don't have that, so I really don't have a frame of reference. First, she insults our kids.
I don't have a frame of reference because I've never been to a slum. Holly, queen of words. She knows how to cut somebody down by making them look stupid. And that's exactly what she did here. Gotta give her applause for that.
And I think I'm gonna take a little break from you. I have better places to spend my time.
Like, this is how it is here. If you don't like it, you might as well run.
Get out of here.
I think it takes a special level of crazy to get Holly this fuming. Do you know what I mean? Like, Holly seemed pissed off and done with this situation. And honestly, fair game. I would be on Holly's side as well.
Wait till you hear all the crap she talked about you. She told us she's slumming it with us. With you? At our studio? She said she's slumming it.
Don't say you're slumming it.
It takes a special level of crazy to get Melissa this pissed off. Oh no! She literally just ratted out every single thing that this woman said, and honestly, fair game. Because this woman deserves to be brought down a peg or 5.
Third runner-up goes to entry number 123, Seeing Red.
What? 3rd place? Oh no. Oh god. Oh, poor Chloe. Poor original Chloe, honestly. She deserves better than 3rd place, let's be honest. Let's be real right now.
I can't believe that Chloe came
4th
fourth.
place! She came 4th place! Wow, I really got that wrong. That's a whole new level of bad.
Chloe was the 2nd place overall high score winner. But when your headpiece falls out on the stage, it's distracting to the judges.
And 2nd is the first to lose. 2nd is the first to lose. Take it off your bingo list. She was 2nd, she's the first to lose.
Our 2nd runner-up, entry number 131, Pieces Together.
I mean, let's be honest. 3rd place, fair and valid. I didn't think it was going to win, but like, I'm very, very happy that they did a good job. Yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Because I feel like if they'd have had longer than 17 minutes, they could have done better. But with the 17 minutes they had, they still did a fantastic job.
Our top score for Junior Advanced Small Group, entry number 214, Why Not Me?
They didn't deserve that 1st place. Not even slightly. They did not deserve that. It was so criminally boring. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was bad.
I need a 1st.
If you give her another week, you'll be much more impressed.
I don't know. 3rd's not good enough.
But that's 3rd with 17 minutes of your attention.
I wish your kid would just point her feet! Point her feet!
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe in the 18th minute she would have pointed her feet. Maybe. Maybe that would have happened. Abby.
Could you teach a child more than 17 minutes?
Certainly. A child that warrants my attention.
She warrants?
Yes. Get that straight. Have a nice day.
Oh, she's miserable bitch.
I think my favourite part of all of this is just the fact that Jill is just like, that fucking miserable bitch. Ugh. God. She's awful. Unfortunately, it is Sayonara New Chloe and Kim who's just an awful person. But anyway, moving past that. This episode was special in many ways, purely because I feel like I don't know what's going to go down next episode, but this could potentially be the last time that we see Paige and Brooke dance with the ALDC. I mean, in the little teaser for next time, it showed that at least Paige gets a solo, I think. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But either way, I know some crazy shit's going to go down next episode. But make sure to join us on Sunday at 7 p.m. BST. We are going to be booting up the stream and we are going to be having a great time doing that. So without much further ado, we are all done here today. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed and I will see you guys on Sunday for the live stream. Make sure to keep on ranting and I'll see you guys later. Bye now. See ya.